So, welcome to the live. How are you guys? Yep. We are on live. Kindly click the like button for me. Who do we have in here? Oh, let's silent this for now. So, kindly click the like button. Yes, hello, Sissy. How are you? Mario, love reading for Mr. Combs. Mario. No, I want to use this card because this is actually fits for you. Well, not really you, but the energy probably more of the um person involved, kind of sassy, straightforward, fierce. So this is for you. Mario, love reading. Mario, the Six of Wands. A good news is coming with a King of Swords because you somewhat, I think that you're winning in here. What you're doing is either taking back your power, not giving in. Somehow, let's say, orders. You want some orderly or harmonious commitment. That should be a win-win situation, not just, you know, one will be deprived of something. That temper. Oh, someone is giving in. Yeah, if this is a tug of war, I feel like you are almost winning because you didn't give in to someone else's energy. It felt like my my rules now. It should be my rules, it should be my decision because I have given you the privilege of driving the connection, and now it's my turn. The hanged man, the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So someone is giving in. Are you gonna be fully satisfied? I feel like somewhat there's dissatisfaction, but you're not going to sort of um you're not going to give up because there's some resistance still. But yeah, the energy here is who's gonna bow here with the Two of Wands. That's temporary in the Hierophant. So someone is bowing to your energy of, okay, let's probably do it your way this time. I am giving in, but I hope that you're gonna do it good. You're gonna do it harmoniously because I feel like one wrong move, things are going to be a little messier. But then again, I think that you're winning with your strategies. So that is for you. Yes, May. I know. Actually, um, I'm a little shy. If I don't go on live, I'm supposed to go live tomorrow. But then again, yeah, why not? Ah, manood. Oh, oh, thank you, Sissy. Uh, Of the two, will a Julian or Alec will be the one who truly invests and commits? CC. So three for Julian and a three for Alec. Let's check. Three for Julian, three cards for Julian, and three cards for Alec. Three cards for Julian, who is most likely going to commit. Well, hopefully both of them, but that would be a pain in the ass. Well, let's see. The Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. This is Julian, and the High Priest. Oh, uh, someone is very smooth. Someone is okay with the distance, but it seems like the distance is okay right now, but in the future, I am going to pursue. So there is patience, peace, harmony, not in a rush, mm, almost as if I'm letting the flow. How about Alec? Because I am seeing here Julian might also give you the happiness in the future with the high priest in here, of course, with the balance and also I'm also seeing here orders. I'm seeing rules, but it is sort of too early to set rules for now. But definitely Julian will also gonna be serious and faithful, promising. How about Alec? The Three of Cups, the Four of Wands. Oh wow, and the Sun. I think that this is a headache. The Three of Cups. Well, the Three of Cups might be a double-edged sword. Um, it can also signifies a bit of a third party or a celebration as the traditional tarot. With the Four of Wands, this is stability, strong foundation, and the Sun, proposal marriage and cohabitations or cohabitations and marriage are here, and the Sun is a bright future. Um, it felt like both are gonna be committed. That's why I told you it's gonna be a headache. Um, but with Alec, it felt like we can start right now. With Julian, we can wait for a bit. Um, but from what I am seeing, um, this might be a commitment, but Alec might Alec is going to put this connection like walking down the aisle, sort of very traditional. This might be, let's say, modern. We don't need matrimony as long as we love each other. Here, matrimony is important. But when it comes to giving you the love almost on the same level, the actions may differ. So it's a headache, but it's up to you, right? If you are a person who don't actually believe in the matrimony, then by all means, right? If it is important to you, then the other person. Will the Taurus, the yes or no, 5/13/9? So the yes or no will be paused for now up until the people watching and the likes tally. All right, so hold up content. Um, Creative strategy, yeah, it's been a while. How are you? Things changed, actually a lot, right? Creative Saji. May. So, oh, yeah, I heard of 525, 5 May 25 or 25. Um, 5 is such a what significant in your apart from the 1111. So you have that 555. But let's see, why does Julian pause the communication again with the universe? Should we love the universe? Let's say getting in the way, because I feel like I I let you feel the emotion, but the universe is telling, I think it's early to take action. You have the feelings, but you didn't wait for the right time. Hold up with the Four of Pentacles. That makes sense. You should hold back a bit. Um, hold back a bit, but this lady is holding something. But definitely the person is holding something with the Six of Pentacles. This is the transaction. Um, it felt like I was overwhelmed with my feelings because of the universe kind of like gave me. So I decided to reach out. But is it really the right time with the Eight of Wands? I feel like, this might be a fluctuating energy, communication. I feel like there's going to be a pattern that will show up. It could be alternate, it could be every other 2 days. But I feel like at least this is the start of it instead of none, right? So fluctuating energies, but let's say if this is a stiff muscle, someone is massaging it up until it went back to normal. Sharon, how will your birthday finally turn out? On the 30th, right? Let's see. How will your birthday going to turn out? Sharon, how will your birthday going to turn out? How will your birthday going to turn out? How will your birthday gonna turn out? How your birthday going to turn out? Karma. Interesting. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh wow. The Queen of Wands. Is it really payback time? Not for you, but for a specific person, or it might be a people, or might be people around you, because you are the kind of person who's really generous. So I feel like this is the time wherein you're going to receive. It was people hear karma and it felt like, oh wow, that's something really bad. No, karma may be good, karma may be not. Karma is karma, but if things happened in a positive way, we call it blessings, but that is still a karma. So I think, like in layman's term, in mundane term, this is a blessing that will be given to you because you are very generous. I feel like something that you asked for, wished for, probably said something is going to be given. But with the Knight of Swords, is it just because of birthday? Someone's going to give it to you. Let's see. With the King of Pentacles, this is what I mean. Like giving it all out. I'm going to really spend things. With the Eight of Wands, I feel like there's something really quick that's going to happen, but it felt like positivity, loving situation, warmth, feeling loved, feeling like a queen is going to be support, at least for that day. So I feel like your birthday is really going to be very abundant, happy, full of love, and one of the best birthday probably because of the Ten of Pentacles in there. So that is for you, Creative Saji. Readings between you and S. Okay, I know who this is. Um, Creative Sagis. I love it. Thank you. Uh, between you and S. Between you and S. Between you and S. Between you and S. You like the aesthetic of it. I know you're gonna say something again. It's here slowly. We will upgrade very slowly. The tribe building blocks a leg up. Oh wow, I feel like people are involved in here, not just it could be a family member, it could be a friends, it could be just someone kind of trying to stop, um, prevent things from happening. With the building blocks, I feel like your person here um wants to say, hey, this is what I want to do. Um, I'm sorry, this is not you create. I mean, with the upgrades, it's someone else's. With the leg up, I kind of make me it kind of make me feel with a leg up in here, sort of. If only someone would tell. If only someone would express how I truly feel, because something that I cannot say, express, do, and someone might have a different impression of me, but I can't do nothing for now because of the blockage. There's really a blockage. It's a person with the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. So there's really something in here that your person as would love to express, would love to do, would love to give you, would love to offer, but because of the blockage of that person, it felt like I am planning things on how I can get out of the situation, or probably sneak out, for that person to not know that I have these plans of doing things for you. With the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Judgment. So here's the thing: there might be some coldness with you and your person, but it doesn't have to. Um, you don't have to have this jumping off the conclusions right off the bat, because the emotions are there. You might feel that you are being taken for granted with the Queen of Cups. You're searching for your cup, you're searching for your love, you're searching for the transactions of, this is what I'm giving you, so where's mine? Someone's blocking your person, but then again, your person might not be giving you everything or nothing at all, but it's sort of like, wait for it because I have plans. Um, it may take time, but don't think that I do not have feelings for you anymore, or my love is decreasing. That is what to expect in the month of June. Sharon, what to expect in the month of June? What to expect in the month of June? What to expect in the month of June? 8 over 15, that makes sense. So after this, we will answer the yes or no. What to expect in the month of June? The Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, I feel like the blessings still going to continue. You might going to miss the me time, like me being alone. I think that you got used to, there is a pattern. The person might show up and then disappear, show up and disappear, and the consistencies are here, and you might gonna be overwhelmed with, hey, you're always here. Why? You know, well, that makes sense if if for a long time you're doing things and it has a pattern and things change, whether it is for good or bad, you might gonna be you know um looking for the old pattern. And I feel like this is because this is you looking for, I'm suffocated with your energy. But with the page of swords, the chariot, I think this is really moving forward now with the knight of wands. I think that your birthday will be the gateway. And by June, I feel like commitment is already here. At least you're going to feel the movement of the commitment up until you are really committed. So that is what I'm seeing manifest. Hold up. Where is that? Content. Will the Taurus going to call you this week? Going to call you this week. Content. Will the Taurus going to call you this week? Gonna call you this week. Will the Taurus going to call you this week? Will your Taurus going to call you this week? The Three of Diamonds, the King of Clubs, the Jack of Clubs. You know what? Um, it's a no. YB, love reading for CB and you. Love reading for CB and you. At least, let's say for the week. You have that pattern also. Asking for the week, right? At least for the week. Let's check here. Wabi. Wabi. For the week, the Emperor, the Moon card, the Hermit. Um, I feel like since somewhat I have been generous, I think that this is the time for me to wait. What you gonna do for me? So what's in it for me in this connection? Am I going to pause for now and check what you're gonna do because you're asking something? I gave it to you somehow. What's in it for me now? That is what I'm seeing. Sharon, what is Tim's energy towards you now and his intentions? All right. Let's check. What is Tim's energy towards you and his intentions? Tim's energy towards you and his intentions. Tim's energy towards you and his intentions. Tim's energy towards you and his intentions, exchanging gifts. Unfinished symphony, flexible. Oh wow. Um, you know what I'm seeing in here? It's of course the exchanging of gifts is I think that this is really being generous. It may be literally material things, time, energy, effort, with an unfinished symphony. Ha! Is it really going to be continuous? Because I feel like I discovered the happiness of providing you something that would make you smile. And I feel like I love that feeling and I'm going to really continue this. It felt like I'm beginning to like the idea of providing you something. Oh, wow. With the 10 of cups, Should we continue? Because this is really something with the Queen of Swords. You might going to ask for more. Is this really now pulling the energy in? Because the Ten of Cups, it felt like I'm almost close to the I'm almost close to the goal, but can we do shortcuts and be on the goal right off the bat with the Eight of Swords? I feel like there might be, or the person's already starting to be a little obsessive with you. I don't know what you're doing, but your person kind of like thinking of you every time, especially at night with the world card. I feel like there's something in here that we are going to also what? Travel. There's something travel, something is really new happening this start, placing you in a pedestal with the Ace of Cups. Wow. There's no bad cards here. And I'm not um waiting for to appear at least one. The Eight of Swords somehow it works with the card because I am seeing in here you might be deprived of your person's time, energy, effort in the past, but now things are pouring. This is what they said. When it rains, it pours. Let's get some more cards because there's an extra payment in there. With the Four of Pentacles, you're holding onto something. The Four of Wands, and okay, says, I think that there's also some push in here. Like, um, why are you pushing me away? No, I'm giving this to you. This is my emotions are for you. My heart is for you. I am not taking no as an answer. I'm just gonna stay here. Whether you like it or you like it, you have two choices. Whether you like it or you like it, I am staying. Mm. Happy day. Yes, it is. Sis, you just don't know how happy I am. It's not romantic, but I feel I feel my power is back. My enthusiasm is back. So thank you for all of you. Uh Career and financial reading for Bobby. Career and financial reading. Career and financial reading for Bobby. Career and financial reading for YB. The High Priest. Queen of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Why can't it be you're going to have a good news in all aspects of your life? Well, matters of the heart may be on a little challenging, but at least financial and career, it seems like it's kicking in. The flow is or the pace is so fast to a point wherein I feel like there's some rewards or incentives in here that may be coming very soon. Seas Shell increase in August. Let's check. Increase this coming August. This coming August. This coming August. Let's see. The eight of clubs. The eight of diamonds, the five of these coming August. It felt like something changed in here. It's supposed to be, but I felt like you. No, it's a yes or no. Uh, Shanae, Shanae, Tamika, Yam, and Chell. Okay. Shanae, how does Steven currently feel since you've been in his house? This is for you, says Shanae. How does Steven feel since you have been in his house? How does Steven feel since you have been in his house? TikTok. Truth be told, all that glitters. Oh wow. Um, it felt like the invitation comes a little too soon. Um, I'd probably be smiling, but I feel like something really off. I feel I'm uncomfortable. That's what I am feeling with the energy of I probably not used to someone being here or someone around, but since you're there, I probably not, spoil this day, but I feel a little off with the Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. It's overwhelming with the Chariot. I feel like I don't know if you're oversharing. I don't know if you're kind of. I'm sorry. There's something like give my ear a break. It could be that you're always talking. Uh, with the Justice in here, the Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands. So I feel like at that moment in time, um, your person's just smiling, saying not a thing, but I feel like there's a hidden word wanting him to tell what time are you leaving. Ah, I feel like your person is also rushing the time, like always checking on the time or expressing about the time because kind of like reminding you or wants to remind you it's getting late or you need to leave early, sort of. Um, let's check. See, I went down too far. Tamika, what does the spirit wants you to know? Tamika, what does the spirit wants you to know? 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 Solitude. Disruption. Suffering in silence. Since you might be dealing with, this is not anxiety, but there's something deep inside of you should really let go. I feel like you're fighting an emotion deep within. It might be you're blinding yourself. It might be you're believing in something that the signs are already there, but you feel like no, 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 I don't want to look at it. But the universe kind of like, here it is. No, I'm looking at this way. um where's the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune? I feel like this is also too early to say things, too early to be this 100% genuine, laying all the cards down. um Someone might also get overwhelmed with the energy of with the energy of oversharing. With the Two of Wands, the Devil card, and the Page of Cups, it kind of make me feel that I got a different impressions of you now. It felt like um you're cool when I am just seeing you when we are, when things are not that close, but when we got that close, it felt like I'm overwhelmed, and I feel like I wish you step back a bit. That's the energy. Uh, you're welcome. Wabi. In the next month of June. Next month of June. Let's see. Next month of June, the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Clubs, the Queen of Clubs. This is a big yes. Hopefully, things are not going to change because it's just a few more days for June. All right. Um, hold up. Oh, I went down again. YB, how does the Libra CB feel about you? Feel about you. All right. How does the Libra CB feel about you? How does the Libra CB feel about you? Moderators, I feel like there's someone kind of spamming. I would really ask for your help to slow down that person a bit. Would really appreciate that. So here's for you. How does CB feels about you? The Wheel of Fortune, the World card, Six of Swords. Well, in reality, I love how you changed my life. I loved how I am positive, how I see things in a different perspective, and it felt like you gave me a lot of inspiration. Um, to a point wherein I can say you are an angel with a physical body because you kind of give me directions. That is right. Uh, thank you, Tamika. What are the Libra CB's next actions towards you? CB's next actions towards you. CB's next actions towards you. CB's next actions towards you. What are CB's next actions towards you? CB's next actions towards you. The Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Uh, Next actions towards you. I feel like really holding back. There should be an action of expressions of love, and it's an action of offering and giving you something that would make you smile. But it felt like I'm going to hold it back a bit because I'm observant. So instead of actions forward, it became an actions stepping back a bit. Mm. You better play Lotto. All right, yes and no, right? What are his plans and next actions towards you in the coming weeks? May actions can actions towards you in the coming weeks. In the coming weeks, yin, loving that. Coming to the edge, in between worlds. These clothes. These clothes of. I hope the full card shows up because it felt like I am already um I'm about to jump off a cliff and be risky about things and change this silence to conversations. Um, Still, I can feel the love with the yin. It is emotion wise, right? With the Five of Wands in here, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Next actions. This is a fluctuating energy that makes sense, but it felt like every now and then your person's going to tell you the emotions. It may be a subtle I love yous, it may be a subtle that I am here, like the likes is going to be often, not continuous, but often. I feel like that is going to be experienced in these coming weeks. Yami, what's coming in love for you by June or this June? What is coming in love for you this June? What is coming in love for you this June? What is coming in love for you this month of June? What is coming in love for you for the month of June? What is coming in love for you for the month of June? The Fates, Treasured Islands, Never Ending Story. You think that this is it? No, you're wrong. You think that it is over? No, you're wrong. You think that everything stops? No, you're wrong. You think that things are things already end? No, you're wrong. It felt like someone is charging their courage to show up again, charging their courage to express again. It may feel like I was drained, but now I am ready to move forward back to you, or I'm ready to approach you once again. There may be things that you probably asked for in the past, but I somewhat push that back a bit, but now I'm ready to give somehow. To give in somehow. Yeah, this makes sense. The game over, the justice, which is the five of swords, but the game over, we can start again. Now that you're winning, the justice is in here with a five of pentacles. Since I feel like this time you might going to say, no, I don't like it now. I like it then, but I don't like it now. But I feel like okay, you're there, but do I need you this time? Am I going to think about it? It's not a revenge, but this is somewhat a a change of heart, probably a change of perspective, a change of emotion. But you might going to consider, reconsider, but you're not going to jump off into a decision right off the bat. With the lovers in here, that makes sense. The Ten of Wands, it's hard for you to believe this person with a Queen of Pentacles because I feel like this person somewhat take advantage of you, whether this is the time, energy, effort. With the Three of Wands, I love that. The King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like you might going to reject someone, or pause, or stop the person, but this person's not going to really stop now. Here's the thing. You might prohibit this person from showing in your life, but this person is still going to continue by communication or communicating with you. I feel like either text, emails, messengers, what have you, it's going to blow up for the month of June because this person's going to force himself. Come on, give me a chance. Hold up. So spammers are not going to be answered. So hold up. There you go. Wadi, when will your relationship go to the next level? When will your relationship heading back or going back to the next level or moving to the next level? What happened to the past person? Did you just dump the person? Well, the Three of Wands, the 10, here it is. You're waiting for this. the Knight of Wands. It felt like the third, no, the fourth quarter of this year, sis. That's true. Nat Nat, David's feelings for you currently. Currently, David's feelings for you. David's feelings for you currently. David's feelings for you currently, Nat Nat. The Two of Wands. The Nine of Swords. Why? The Page of Wands. I feel like there's a little bit of jealousy in here. I feel like I am in a competition. It might be imaginary, but something I feel off. So the feeling in here is it felt like you just probably not giving him that much of an attention. Your person feels something strange. Why be? When will you gonna get your new car? When will you going to get your new car? The lovers, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing here you're gonna wait for this. I think that you have plans for this month, no, June probably, but I'm seeing chances by November. Um, Nat Nat, will you go on a date by June? Will you go on a date by June? Will you go on a date by June? The Seven of Clubs, the King of Clubs, the Jack of Clubs. All clubs are here. Chances are this is a yes. Nat Nat. Hold up. How does David feels about you, about Chris Mary? Oh. How does David feels about Chris Mary? How does David feels? How does David feels about Chris Mary? The Six of Wands. Oh, the Hangman. The Nine of Pentacles. Um, it seems like things are improving, happy, but it's, let's say, I feel like the energy would be, let's say, super happiness or contentment. Um, but it felt like it's okay, not bad, but not meeting the standards or not meeting these requirements or expectations. May, your last question will be, what was Louis' reaction when he saw that you added him to your Facebook highlights and bio? Oh, wow. Sis, that's actually a bold move. Is this feeling my feeling as a reader, or is this Louis' feelings? Not for you. Energies don't lie. It's the initial reaction. Your card says, did you just scare Louis away? It felt like, oh, shucks. I hope that we can do it a little slower, but here we go. Sis, Louis is a, hold up, the shadow side. The shadow side seems like, oh, I am overwhelmed and I feel like I want to hide. I feel like shy. Now, the reason being is Louis is a bit reserved person. We know that. The Two of Wands is too early, and the Six of Wands is too early to announce. It felt like I feel a little shy, not because of you. I feel a little shy because it seems like you're putting words into my mouth. You're pulling things your way. How about me? How about, considering my emotion, why it is just you. It felt like it wasn't even discussed. You, it seems like overwhelmed in here. Was I a bit? I'm really a bit shocked because no one ever did this to me, and I feel like I want to hide or I want to stop a bit. It seems like, are you very dominant? I feel like you are going to dominate me, and am I gonna throw my freedom in the future right away? Sees a child. Love reading for the month of June. 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 Sees child. Love reading for the month of June. A leg up. Truth be told, all that glitters, sis. For the month of June, I am seeing a bit of a silence, or it might be there's two in here, a conversation or a news that feels like that will make you feel excited, and then the expectations not going to be met. Hold up, the two of wands, the lovers, the nine of wands. Kind of make me feel with the two of wands in here and the lovers. Since I feel like someone opened the door, someone is waiting either for this conversation, but it felt like the conversation is going to be a bit fishy, either for the both of you. Let's say if there will be conversations in here, I'm on the other side. I initiate something like hi, and someone's going to respond hello, and then pause. It could be a bait. So both of you are going to sort of observe who's going to do the next move. With the three of pentacles, the ace of pentacles, the three of wands. So it felt like somewhat there is an improvement, either with communication, emotion, but that subtle move will be a pause. Well, at least there is an improvement. It may be a baby step if we're going to look at it in a different perspective. Well, at least it moved. Satisfied? No, but at least it moved. Mm. How much, YB, will your pay raise promotion at work? How much would that be? Hold up. How much will that pay raise? How much will that pay raise? How much will that pay raise will be? The page of pentacles, the three of swords. Oh wow, the page of swords. I am seeing on a 10 to 30% or 1 to 3% approximately. There's something about 1 and 3, or it could be 4% or 40. It plays along to 1 to 4 or 10 to 40 there. For a yes or no, Uni, hold up, let's check. Alright. You, all right. Ah, all right. Now I saw a scammers. I'm going to try to check first. Hold up. I think I saw another one here. Scammers. What's that? Spammers, spammers. Does your past still loves you? You, me, Marie. Does your Pisces still loves you? Does your Pisces still loves you? Let's check. Does your Pisces still loves you? The Jack of Hearts, the Six of Spades, the Queen of Hearts. That's a yes. How do you make CB obsessed with you? Wabi, how do you make CB obsessed with you? How do you make CB obsessed with you? How do you make CB obsessed with you? The Nine of Pentacles, the Fool card, the Queen of Pentacles. You know, I am seeing here also being generous. Generosity is your person's love language. Sort of, this is what I give, what I think that makes sense. Um, what can I get as well? It seems transactional. I feel like somewhat there's some business side going on that energy. Love yourself first. Coming in love. Am I seeing someone in love? Am I seeing someone approaching in love? Am I seeing someone going to approach you romantically? Am I seeing someone going to approach you romantically? The Ten of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. You know what? This is a message. The energy is a no right off the bat. Now the reason is how can you how can you experience happiness if you keep on turning the past pages wherein um wherein troubles, traumas, hardships are there. It seems like you keep on romanticizing the past. Um I think that you should make peace with that um energies, experiences, prior love is going to enter because as long as that energies those energies blocks you. The thing here is there may be someone approaching, but because of that experiences, you kind of either throw that experience to the new person, which hinders them from giving you more. Is a no. I think that's what you need to do first. Seize a child. Second question. Why? When are you going to get your salary increase? Hold up. When are you going to get and who's this? So you have another one and Miss Maya. Maya always wants to keep it private right after always right after the live session. When are you going to get the salary increase? This is for you, Caesar Chell. Harmony. I'm loving that because the harmony represents the month of June. Meeting two kind of a year and a you have to cut the year into half harmony. With the hanged man, I think that you're asking, going to ask, is this going to happen with the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords? I feel like June and July, for 2 months, there will be an increase. And things may change again or pause. So on those 2 months, there will be increase. Shanti, employed. Are you going to be employed in a private home? This is for you. Are you going to be employed in a private room? The Queen of Clubs, the Nine of Clubs, the Jack of. You know, this is a yes. Shanti. Why B? When will CB and you gonna get engaged or move together? Engage or cohabitation? Wabi. When will you and CB going to be engaged? The Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Temperance. There is actually an event in here. So the reason might be you're gonna get a car. Um, it is because of the travel time, and I am still seeing that you might gonna be together with with CB by the last quarter of the year. So that's probably you are going to get and probably the best time to have the car. Mhm. Love yourself first. I don't think that I received this. Maya Chel Yamulet, sorry. I didn't receive it. Love yourself first. Uh yes or no May. Let's check. Let's check. May. The Six of Hearts. The Nine of Spades, the Five of Diamonds. No. No. Hold up. Uh, uh, uh. Love yourself first. I believe you have questions earlier, which I actually answered. Yeah. Do you see someone coming? And I believe that was already answered. YB, what good things are coming in before June? What good things are coming in before June? What good things are coming in before June? What are good things coming in before June? The King of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. What are the good things coming before June? So for the remaining of May, uh, it could be actions, a subtle actions of emotion. Is it gonna be heard? No. At least you're going to feel it somehow because your question is good things. Um, it's more of a not so good, but your question is what's the good thing? I'm going to only answer or express or say the good thing, and that is the only good thing. Uh, the past person's not good. All right, let's check. Love yourself first. Yes, I did your reading. I said no, no one is coming because you need to heal something from the past. That is. You might want to refresh, rewind. You're done. Finish. Answer. Please chill. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. David's feelings, energy. David's feelings, energy towards you, David's feelings and energy towards you, a change in the wind, again, going the distance and mending. Oh, I think he is coming closer, not just energetically, it could be physically. I feel like someone is just going to, or someone is going to surprise you, or this person is going to surprise you, like, hey, I'm here, at least for a little while. Um, my only purpose here is to clarify things. Knight of Cups. I have been wanting to ask this for a little while. The justice, I want to know. This is very direct, frank, straightforward. Are you just walking away? Do I have a chance if I walk away? Um, the Strength card, the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Audacity. Why are you not? Why are you not reaching out to me? I'm hearing conversations here because you blocked me. Now I unblocked you. Why are you not reaching out to me? So I feel like the energy here pointing fingers on you for not reaching out. But then again, if you reached out, I'm not going to answer anyway. But I'm gonna put fingers to you anyway. But here's the thing. Um, for the sake of having an argument, that's weird because usually people don't like argument, but it is their way to have a conversation with you. And I feel like this is going to happen face to face very soon. Like, did this person just miss the banter of thug? I mean, the thug of war sort of energy. Says this is kind of weird. But I think that this is very much of him. Like, I don't want to somewhat take responsibility for it. It's all your fault. Mm. I know, right? See, uh, you're done. Love yourself. Body, why do you? What do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? Wadi, what do you need to know right now? The World card, Hermit, Ace of Swords. God, I have been waiting this for you. Is it really the start of gathering success? You have been here for a long time. Not really the time where when I started, but close to that. And I feel like you have been in a challenging times on and off. But I feel like this time the continuous success is coming. So I'm very happy at last. As a reader or as your friend, I consider you as a friend. Watching your struggles, like now I can clap. You deserve this. Pearl M. Will this Scorpio going to marry his current partner? Pearl M. Will the Scorpio going to marry his current partner? The Queen of Diamonds, the Ten of Clubs, and the Two of Hearts. This is a yes. Pooja, will James and you gonna be in a romantic relationship? The Ten of Clubs, the Two of Hearts, loving it, and the Five of Clubs. This is a yes. Miss Club, what do you need to know right now? Miss Club, Are you stubborn lately? Because it feels like, or are you removing the stubbornness? Because it kind of make me feel that the dominant energy is stubbornness, but it felt like it's also moving away. The eight of swords. The world, it's moving away. The knight of wands. I feel like you learn the art of accepting. You learn the art of probably showing me the way instead of me making my own way, right? The emperor, that's still what I wanted, but you know what? Your will, I'm going to take it. The universe. Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. This is what I mentioned. Once you let go, the things that you want, because the eagerness of you wanting holds back, weighs down the manifestation, and once you, I let it go. I stopped the paddle of going against the flow, and now things are showing. So wish fulfillment is here, Miss Glove. Accept, let it flow. How much will your person going to contact you? Will your person going to contact? I know, sis Jen, such a character. I know, right? Um, we call it here the, if it's a lady, it's a Disney princess. You know, it's been a meme here. A Disney princess kind of believes in the fantasy world that, a guy would show up and saved him from distress. The typical Disney princess, especially the old one. I'm not becoming Rachel, not really. Don't like her too, but somewhat those were the old, the not modernized Disney princess. That's a meme here. If you feel privileged, weak, not really weak, more of people are going to do things for you, then you are a Disney princess. Now it's a thing here in our country. If you're privileged, felt beautiful, you know, and you feel like people are going to do things for you, instead of Karen, it's a Disney princess here. At least a subtle way of throwing shades. Hallmark, is he going to contact you? The Two of Swords. Oh wow. The Knight of Wands. Oh wow. The Six of Wands. After this separations, I feel like you have been waiting for him to reach out to you. Chances are the third week of June. Yes. You're going to hear from him. Sees a child. How much is the salary going to increase? How much of the salary? How much of the salary will be increased? How much of the salary? How much of the salary will be increased? Oh, sacrifice. Um, is it what you did in the past? Because I feel like there's an energy here. I should have asked for um I should have asked for a little or a compensation on that, but I kept my mouth shut and not really ask for anything. Still, I feel like you did something in here, but you tend to not touch it or not say a thing. Oh, the karma. Is it the karma because this is something that you did really well with the Eight of Wands? I feel like the increase is not going to be that much because you tend to not really get what's supposed to be yours. But you know, as a company, as a um, I don't wanna let people know, or at least you as an employee, feels like I am taking advantage of yours, at least a little. It could be as little as what, 5 to 6%. Well, that's still an improvement. But the next time, if you know the company is going to ask, something from you, ask for compensation. Hi, Sis Kelly. Is that it? Yeah, Sis Kelly. Akshara. So that's not a yes or no. Miss Clove, general for the rest of May. General for the rest of May. General for the rest of May. Miss Clove, general for the rest of May. Four of Pentacles. Oh wow. The Eight of Cups. The Five of Wands. That's probably the reason why I said you're stubborn. That is a message, the first one. You're still holding on to something, it's time to let go, but I feel like your heart and your mind is fighting over it. Now, this is the time for you to let go. I think that the first your first question should be the second question, and the second question, this one, should be the first one because it aligns. But you keep on, there is a recycle of, should I really let it go? It's important to me, but I can't. It felt like hoarding. It felt like you're hoarding something. With the justice in here, trust the process. With the Empress, the plan is always yours. The Six of Pentacles, things might change, things will be different, things may not be familiar, but it may sound cliche, but yes, things will be okay. With the Wheel of Fortune, says, and a Knight of Cups. Slowly, you're gonna see the improvements. You're gonna see that these are all going to work the best, not just fine, but best for you. Mhm. All right. You're welcome. Okay, sure. Uh, I know, right? Akshara, what happened? What happened is that's not answerable by yes or no. You ask for free, the question should be answerable by yes or no. So the feelings for you and the feelings for you, you need an explanation for that. But I can answer that. Does your person love you? Yeah, that may be answerable by yes or no. The King of Spades, the Five of Spades, the Ace of Hearts, yes. Ah, you're welcome. Let's see, says man. Yeah. Why is he not happy with you? Why is he not happy with you? Let's check. Is it because of that? Let's check. Again, it's the same card, sis. They're not for you. So the first two questions are in your chord. The last two questions have the same core, has the same oracle card. It felt like it's actually a wrong move. It's really giving us the Queen of Swords. Um, Dominant. Pushy. What I want to happen needs to happen. The Queen of Swords is a queen that is a Disney princess, a queen of almost I want to be a king, the Queen of Wands. Very direct with You're very direct with words, but also very direct with actions. So there's a feeling in here, a question inside of me. If I will be your person, will am I gonna be under desire? The Seven of Cups. It felt like, sis, you j- there is a right time for you to open a lot of doors, but it felt like you opened them all at once in one go, and there is no sense of sort of like time management. I understand it could be because of overwhelming, um, because of too much joy. But here's what I can say: probably do not, in the future, do not make a decision if you're super happy or if you're super sad, because that heightened emotion might be something that we are going, it's a self sabotage. That's what I can say. It's a self sabotage that you're doing. So probably that's the reason why as your person, kept on silence again. That is. So thank you again, you guys. I really do appreciate love and light. Namaste. Thank you for participating. See you on the next live. Ciao.